One of the first things you'll need to buy when starting out in the hobby are card sleeves. There are a wide range of products to choose from, and it can be quite daunting for newcomers who haven't found their preferred set yet. Like other companies, Ravensburger also has their own official card sleeves that can be bought right alongside the game. But are they actually any good? Today, we're going to try and find out. But before we get into it, I want to remind everyone to please like this video and subscribe to the Sorcerer's Hat for more Disney Lorcana content. I post brand new videos every single Friday. The official Disney Lorcana card sleeves are available at most game stores and big box retailers and go for about $9.99 MSRP. That doesn't sound too bad at first, but we're going to get into it because despite some positives, I don't have a ton of love for these things. Let's start off with the good stuff, and then we'll go from there. Yes, the sleeves are reasonably priced, and that artwork on them actually looks really, really good. There's also a wide variety of characters to choose from, and they are producing more and more all the time. I have 3 different packs here that we're going to take a more in-depth look at. For your $9.99, you're also only getting 65 sleeves total, as opposed to most other brands that might give you about 100. I realize that some only give you 50, but I think most of the time, if you're buying a pack of sleeves from a company like Dragon Shield or Katana, you're gonna get 100. And while you'll pay a bit more for those sleeves, it's most often better to do that even though they don't have fun Disney characters on them. Another thing I found troubling with these sleeves is the packaging. While the outside feels like fairly solid cardboard, the sleeves aren't contained in any other plastic or paper or anything that would protect them or keep them in line. For example, this pack of Genie sleeves I opened had 2 damaged sleeves in it because the sleeves in front just slid underneath the others and got bent. You don't really see this happen on things like Katana sleeves, which come in a separate plastic bag inside the box. However, while my other box sleeves I opened did not have this problem, I've literally never once had this issue with any other brand of sleeves, so I'm going to assume it has something to do with the packaging, or maybe this is some kind of fluke. I know that Dragon Shields don't typically have anything else inside the box either, but I can't say that I've ever had this issue with them. If you have, please let me know in the comments. So, again, I don't know if this was just some one-off or if this happens from time to time with this package specifically. Again, let me know in the comments if you've ever had this happen to you. I'm going to try not to hold this against the sleeves themselves totally because, again, this could be a fluke and I don't really have the data or experience to know if this is a prevalent issue or not. But, you know, it still happened to me, so it's worth highlighting. Moving on to the sleeves themselves, I think my main criticism of them is that they're sticky. Like, they're very sticky. And I don't mean that they feel like peanut butter or anything, but I mean that they stick to each other. These are brand new sleeves right out of the box, and it's actually kind of hard for me to separate them from one another because they just stick together. I also tried rubbing 2 cards together to see how they would fan out or move, and some of them did move, but most of them kind of just stick in place like they've been glued together. In contrast, here's me doing the exact same test with some Katana sleeves, which are not brand new, and I get little to no resistance when trying to move them around. You can see this more clearly when you try to fan out the cards as well, or pull cards from the top of your deck. It's oftentimes harder to separate the cards one by one. This is a big problem because not only does it slow down your gameplay, but it feels bad. It could lead to some problems where you draw too many cards at once, which, I don't need to tell you, if it happens at a big tournament, could get you disqualified. Shuffling is a whole other problem. Because these sleeves tend to stick to each other, trying to mesh shuffle feels really hard. You have to fiddle with it for a while to get everything to align, and even when you do, there's some resistance. In contrast, here's me shuffling a deck of cards with Katana sleeves, again, that aren't brand new, and they shuffle like butter. No resistance, no fuss. To collect my thoughts on these things, I think if you're an incredibly casual player that only plays once every so often with starter decks or something, or you're giving these to a kid, it might be okay as a purchase, but I think more often than not, you're better off just buying better sleeves, even if they cost a little bit more. Your experience will just be way better. My personal recommendations are Dragon Shield or Katana. Personally, I'm partial to Katana. They aren't sponsoring this or anything, but these are just what I prefer to use and what I've been using for a while now. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe to the Sorcerer's Hat for more Lorcana videos. I post a new one every single Friday, and let me know in the comments if there are other Lorcana products you'd like me to review. Thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye. Love you.